Good evening, everyone, or good morning, whenever and wherever you are watching this. I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Insights with Soularis, where I am your host, Jennifer, a tarot reader for over 10 years. And I also do a variety of multiple other things, but at the end of the day, I simply say I am a channel of spirit, bringing those messages of people who come find me. And if you joined us before, I always start out with a collective reading or some version of a collective reading. And so I'm going to do one for the general collective over the next 7 days. And this is the energies to expect. Now, the energies are going to be playing into your lives a little bit differently because it is a general reading. So for some people, it may be a work position or a relationship, but the overall energies are going to be very similar. And it seems like over the next 7 days, so from when you're watching this to 7 days from now, there does seem to be a little bit of conflict, possibly a little bit of competition, or just be burdened by other people's drama in a way. So this is kind of a warning of if you can step away and not get involved into drama, or say no to extra work if that's what it's doing, take that route, because as of right now, a lot of information may be coming forward that is keeping a bit on edge, everyone else a bit on edge, and just high emotions and a bit of frustration. So just know that that's going through, but that does seem like overall it's going to be an incredible week of spending time with family or friends. Also, digging into those emotions and getting a little bit more happy about your emotional depth. So if those of you who are trying to step foot into a new relationship or a new friendship, or just even swimming classes for somebody, somebody's about to get swimming classes. But overall, you're stepping into this very beautiful and just warm energy, especially around family. If you have some type of family gathering within the next 7 days, just be careful of any arguments and that drama coming up. But overall, going to look like a beautiful 7 days. And so we are going to go for our caller tonight, and we have Casey from Ohio. Hello, Casey.
Hi, yes, I'm here.
So what type of questions do you have?
I don't really have a question. I just, future, I guess. I don't know what's coming for me.
So what we can do is like a near future, and then we can go a little bit, whether it comes up month by month or within the year. How does that sound?
That's perfect.
Okay, fantastic. Let's see what we have for you in the near future. So it does seem like you're going to be involved with 2 other people, and I do see this as more of related to work. So really being asked to be a team player, but you are thinking about walking away from this situation. So I'm seeing potentially a younger male or 2 females, but it's going to be you and 2 other people. And you're really thinking of walking away, and you may start balancing this situation on what to do next, because you want to be a team player, and I can see that you want to work with other people. At the same time, you're just like, it's time for me to move on. And that's going to be great, because when you are ready to take that next step to move away from these other 2 people, you are stepping into more of your power, and you're learning more of your own skills. You really are going to be able to put your skill set to the forefront. And because you do that, you're going to have new opportunities come forth with another person. So you're walking away from 2 people to approach one other person. And this person is going to have a lot more energy, I'm seeing. They're going to move a bit quicker, but it is the energy that complements you and will help you grow. And this does seem related more in the career paths rather than anything else. So there's especially a difficult situation coming forth. And it is pointing to you that while it may be a little bit difficult to walk away, it is going to be for your best interest overall. And so let's go a little bit for the next 3 months. What are we seeing? Oh, I love this. Are you currently in a relationship?
No, but I'm kind of getting out of something, but it wasn't like fully a relationship.
Okay. I'm seeing that difficult situation as it's passing, as we're stepping into the summer energy over the next 3 months. I do seeing you being able to approach love again in a very playful way. I'm not seeing anything quite right now that would be like solidified, be like, hey, we're in a relationship, or I really want a relationship. But you're falling in love back to yourself. Honestly, I see like this kind of like green dress. I don't know if you like wearing dresses or you like wearing green, but I see a lot of green coming forward. And so that healing of that heart energy, so you can be more playful and just whatever has happened, let it go, because you're allowed to do that. You can be playful and flirty, because as you are building into this kind of maiden energy almost, you are going to be pulling a very stable and reliable man towards your way. So again, not necessarily a man, but a masculine energy that is really going to just help create a great foundation with you, give you so many life experience. So um, there will be insecurities, but when you meet this person, there's just going to be this undercurrent of, I'm meant to know this person. It may not be forever, but for whatever time you are together, you are meant to be together to learn lessons. And it's okay, because things are happening behind the scenes you don't really need to know right now. But during this period over the next 3 months, you are going to be very happy. Abundance is coming your way. I do see a little bit more comforting around the home itself. So if you're thinking about if you can redecorate a little bit, or even just open up your windows when it's nice outside, please do so, because that's just going to help bring that energy forward. And let's see what we have for the second half of the year. Oh, okay. We are getting a lot of cards here. So a lot of movement coming forward in the second half of the year. I do see, be very careful about traveling in the second half, especially if you have a black car, or golden. No, watch out for black cars. If you see a black and a goldish, or like not type gold, but in between a beige and a gold. I don't even know what that color is. But if you see black, white, and that beige together, slow down. Don't speed. Do not speed in the second half, particularly within the 7th month. That will be July. Really watch. You don't want a speeding ticket or anything like that. But I do see July 19th. You can mark that on your calendar as just the date to watch, because that is going to be a very incredible day for you to understand what you want overall within your family and your emotional state. There's going to be some arguing there potentially, but overall, that is going to be a wonderful day for you to really understand how to move forward in all of your goals that you're wanting, or to break out of that stagnation. So the second half of the year, especially with this Chariot card going forward and moving forward quickly, if you enter into any type of business with somebody, or if you're thinking about taking a new course, be very careful and review everyone's motive. There is a big red flag here, and say, hey, not everybody has the same ideal as you. Not everybody wants the same thing as you. So if you're thinking about changing jobs into, because your friend like, oh, hey, I can get you a job with me, yada, yada, or any situation, review the motives behind it, because they're not being completely upright with you. So use that caution in any type of finances. But overall, as you are stepping into that empathy again, especially the next 3 months, stepping into that empathy, you're going away from that flirty energy to more depth. And that means you're going to have a lot of options, not just in romance or friendships, but finance opportunities as well. They're really coming towards you in the second half of the year, particularly within the 9th month, where you are going to have a little bit more time to spend in luxury. Now, it doesn't seem like you're going to win the lottery or anything like that, but it does seem like you have a lot to be thankful for, a lot to be grateful. And overall, it does seem like there's going to be some money coming towards you. Yeah, because there is an overwhelming theme of here of the finances and your career weaving together as your personal life kind of unfolds in the background. So I really love seeing that. And because you're becoming more independent as well. And so as you're independent, you're getting your finances together. Overall, it seems like it's going to be an incredible year, just besides a few mishaps. Well, make sure you don't speed in July. And let's see. Oh gosh, I had a thought. Spirit was giving me thought, and just like poof, it went out of the door. Yeah, so stability is coming to you this year. So whatever type of lack of foundation that you currently feel is going to be stable by the end of the year. You're going to receive a lot of masculine help as well. And I do see that reliable potential romantic figure coming forward again. And I'm seeing brown hair, like darker skin, tan skin, not necessarily dark, but definitely earthy skin. And somebody who knows how to be outdoors. Also, I'm seeing a truck, so he could spend a lot of time fixing a truck that he drives, but he refused to say that it's the brand of the car. It's not, yeah. And plants. If you grow a garden, I'm hearing plant very strong smelling plants around your garden so animals won't eat the vegetables and whatnot. Do you need any clarification on anything, Casey? I know that's a lot in a short amount of time and some of it's vague, so if we can clear anything up, now would be the time.
I don't think so. I think I understood it all.
Fantastic. All right. So let's get any last messages for Casey. Spirit, do you have any last messages? It is okay to rest. You do have a lot going on and you're going to be balancing a lot, especially when you have things going into your career, you having these relationships coming forward. Rest. You don't have to have everything done tomorrow or even this week or this month. It's going to be there whenever you get to it. Be balanced. Know that you're allowed to take a breath. You deserve sleep and self-care. And as long as you do balance, you're going to have a beautiful year. You're going to get over all those burdens as well.
Okay, good.
All right. I hope that sits well with you, Casey, and I would love to hear again from you sometime.
Yeah, thank you so much. That really did help.
All right. I'm glad.